Oh boy. Alright. So, this episode, well, not this episode, but manga chapter is a flashback, okay? It's a flashback, but it's a really interesting flashback, and I think many people are overlooking this because everyone wants to go back to the Kaneki versus Arima fight that we're all looking forward to. But I think this is a good spot to where we can have a flashback because we all know, anybody who watches anime and manga, the flashbacks for a character, death is coming. Someone's gonna die. Someone's dying. Whatever the flashback is for, they're dying. They're gonna die. They're either gonna get beaten to death or they're gonna become some. So our character name is Misa. She's the strongest of the clan, the underground ghouls. She became their leader at the age of 18. This is due to protect, because in fact everyone, mostly all the elders from the underground clans, pretty much died. They just died. They were just dying left and right. And so, they were getting killed by other ghouls, because ghouls kill other ghouls. We know this from Tokyo Ghouls, anime and manga, that ghouls kill other ghouls. Humans kill ghouls. Ghouls are just basically just getting exterminated by their own kind and the humans. So this is a very interesting thing where the ghouls are very much in, well, basically trouble. And so what happens is that Misa comes to the island and she's just meeting them. Naki is the leader basically of this little group. They have brothers, and so she's like, why is he up there mumbling? What is he doing? And they tell her that he's just remembering all the people, all the friends he's lost on the way. And that's what happens. He lost some friends on the way, and he's starting with his boss Shamuri and other names, and he would spend his nights just crying and saying what's happened, what's been going on with them, and such like that. So, and it gets really interesting because you see under his eyes are always saggy. And everyone flocked to him. Everyone flocked to him because of that. Because it's a ghoul being hunted, being chased down. I'm gonna start right here. As a ghoul being chased down and being hunted, it's nice to know that someone actually remembers you. Someone actually cares about you at this point. That you're not just a thing that everyone wants to exterminate, but instead someone special. It's someone that everyone wants to really care about. And so we see into the next chapter. We see our girl Mizu. He is disciple of Abate is the disciple of Suzuya's squad, and his blade is fucking sharp. He's cutting pillars. That's a strong blade. Okay, that is a strong blade. And so he's fighting Mizu, and they are having a really good fight. He is really putting himself on advantage, but she is just starting to get a little bit stronger, and now she has her blades out. And so we get the background, which I just told about how your body is, how the underground ghouls' bodies work, is that because they're living underground, they don't eat human bodies, their bodies are weak, but their cognities are very strong. And thanks to that, they've been sought after ghouls to be, use their cognities, because their cognities are super strong. Why would you not want one of those? So Abate is facing Mizu, and then he summons Sir Silver Skull and impales her. And from what we see from this chapter, from what we see is it, she dies, or she goes unconscious, and so what we're assuming is that she's one of Mizu's underlings, and after hearing that he dead, I guess she went revenge on your strongest leader, and so that's what she's about to do. We get our man over here, our man of the hour, Yuri, over here, just sweating. Oh, over here is dripping in sweat. He knows this smell. He's like, this smells horrendous. And he's fearing the worst. He's like, this smell is terrible. I mean, he can't think. He can't think straight. He is actually panicking. In a way, he's panicking because he's like, I don't want to know. It's like that forbidden door that you know is bad, but you're just that damn curious to find out what it really is. So that's what it really is. And that's what he's going through in his head. He's just going through this in his head, and he's going forward with this. And so, at the end of the chapter, we see a torso just there. A torso. You know, arms cut off, a head cut off, no legs. Just a torso. Just a torso. And, you know, he's got his eyes open, and we get this blank name for the next chapter. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happens during this whole chapter. Very, very interesting chapter. Lots of background. Lots of flashbacks. This chapter was a flashback. I know people just want to go back to the Kaneki arm fight, but look, sometimes you don't need all the action. Instead, you may want to go to other characters because those other characters are going to prove to be quite a story changer. So that's basically for me. Let me know how you people found about this chapter. Do you like flashbacks? Did you hate this chapter? Did you love this chapter? Did you find this chapter to be more engaging? Did you like there was more story driven and more character development than actually just fighting? So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time.